Okay, so tonight we're going to still stick with the inequalities, but we want to look at when we have a negative to deal with when it's in standard form. So like normal, come on Mousy, stay right there. Let's take it out and say hi to you guys. All right, so what we want to do is we want to get this y by itself. So like we've done all along, we're going to subtract our 2x here and subtract our 2x here. And then don't forget, you're left with 0. Negative y is less than or equal to, and then that's negative 2x, and that's a positive, so that becomes plus 5. Okay? So the problem here is that we have a negative y. Remember, that's really a negative 1, but we don't usually write that 1. So we have to, like normal, divide, and don't forget you have to divide everything of all parts by negative 1. So negative 1 divided by negative 1 leaves me with y, which is what I want. And then negative over negative gives me a positive 2x, or 2 over 1. And then 5 divided by negative 1 gives me negative 5. Now at this point, we need to look right here. When we divide by a negative, that flips my sign around. So now I want to rewrite this as y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 5. And we've talked about this before. Whenever you divide or multiply through by a negative number, that changes the sign of our inequality because we did the opposite of. Okay? Then from this point, we just want a graph. Okay? So that's y, and then my mx plus b, x. So b. So negative 5 is in the b spot. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the slope is 2, which is 2 over 1. So it tells me to go up positive 2 and right positive 1. Okay? And then I have to draw a line. So I want to know, is it solid or regular or dotted? So this tells me the equal side means including the points on the line. So we're going to draw a nice solid line. Oops, hopefully yours looks a lot better than mine. It's not easy to draw that in there. Let's redo that. Hold on. Okay, so that's better. So we have a solid line through negative 5 up 2 over 1. So we have to go do we shade the left or do we shade the right? So let's go with that 0, 0 here. We're going to plug it in here. This becomes 2, x is 0, minus 0 is less than or equal to 5. So that's 2 times 0, which is 0, minus 0. So we get 0 is less than or equal to 5. Is that a true statement? Yep, 0 is smaller than 5. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to 0, 0 is on this left side. So we're going to, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're going to shade the side. Okay, good. All right, let's look at one other example here. Here we have, again, inequality. So again, I want this x to equal to 0. So I'm going to move it over here. So I'm left with, don't forget that sign in front, negative 2y is greater than negative x minus 1. We need y by itself, so we got to divide by what's in front of it. And then everything gets divided by that. Okay? So if I go over here, negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1y, or just y. Greater than, remember there's a 1 right there. Negative and negative, that's going to be a positive 1/2 x. And negative, negative gives me a positive 1/2. Okay? So again, now we're just to regular graphing. So that's my y, my m, my x, and then my b. So my b is kind of funny. It's at the half. So here's 1, so that must be right about there. Okay? And then my slope is negative 1 over 2. So I need to go down 1, which is halfway, and then right 2. So that's going to put me right about there. Okay? Down 1, and then right 2. Okay? So then I'm going to look up here. Oh, I forgot to do something. Did you guys catch that? What did I forget to do? I divided through by a negative, so that is going to make this change to a positive, or actually not even a positive, a less than, because it was greater than here. Okay, almost forgot. Good thing I remembered before I shaded. All right, so then let's see, I got to decide, am I going to do a solid line or dotted line? There's no equals to here, so that must be mean I need a dashed line. So let's find my dashed line. So I got my dashed line now, okay, going through my points. So, and it should take up the whole graph, okay, just need maybe an arrow down here. So again, my test point is available, it's right here. So I'm going to plug in my 0, 0 here. So let's erase this. Maybe, there we go. So I'm going to plug in 0 for x minus 2 times 0 is greater than -1. And it doesn't matter if you use this one, or you could use this one down here. It's the same thing. So that's 0 minus 2 times 0 is 0. So that's 0 is greater than -1. Or if I were to use this one down here, I'd plug 0 in for y, and then I'd have -1/2 times 0 plus 1/2. So then this would give me 0 is less than, let's see, it's 0 plus 1/2, which would be 1/2. Okay, so is 0 less than 1/2? Yep. Is 0 greater than -1? Yep. So this solution on this side of the line is true, therefore all the solutions are true. Hopefully my head's not in the way here. If it is, I'm coloring on it. Okay. All right, and so do the points on this line, are they true? No, it's dashed, so only the points below it. Okay, so I'd like you to give that one this type of problem a try, where you have to change the sign. So here's your problem here. If you would go ahead, put it in slope-intercept form, don't forget to flip your sign when you divide through by this -1 here, and then graph it out. And then we'll talk about it tomorrow. Have a good evening. And my little mouse, he says,